Boom. So without further ado, the lovely team from COTR, Alicia and Shon.
Hello, 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 everyone. Thank y'all for coming on and participating with Alicia and I. We are grateful and appreciative that you are here. Today we wanted to do something a little different because, as you know, for us, our holiday is Valentine's Day season. So we wanted to introduce some entry level, some nice COT products that are catered towards Valentine's Day, some of them, and some that are price friendly, wallet friendly, for those customers that's going to be coming in. We also wanted to give you some ideas with merchandising. I feel like coming from retail and in store, that is like really important. When the customer basically walks in the store, you basically have control which way they go. So I would always say just, bring them somewhere that's, a high lit area, new items, which we feel like everything is new because they don't know. And then just bring them in to show them, our products and things of that nature. And just some ideas how to make them look really nice. A lot of people, when they come to the trade shows and things like that, they always ask, like, how did we come up with the ideas to with the decor, or just how do we put things together to make them flow? So those are some of the ideas we're going to be able to present to you guys. Also giving you a little bit of explanation on the product, so when you're talking to your customer, how to best sell and how to get those items um out of the store. Alicia, you have anything you want to poke out there real quick?
Well, just nice to be here and happy to say hi to everybody. And I would love to also maybe just at some point touch on the mini vibes pre-packed bundles that ECN has on special. I think those are just like a perfect fit for Valentine's Day, and they're in stock and they have their own semi-merchandising already pre-planned. So it's some whenever time
You know what?
yeah, whenever time is available.
I say let's jump on that first if you want to. Simply because, just to piggyback off Alicia, we do have videos ready for you guys if you need that. I did two videos. I did one discussing the products, and I did another showing how to merchandise the products in your store. So basically, Alicia was talking about the bundle.
Yeah,
So
Sean, maybe if you want to hunt down those links. In the meantime, I'll share the bundles. This was the sheet. If you haven't already sort of seen this collection from us, I think why it's really exciting, at least for me as a salesperson, is every single item is a very nice, high quality item. We have personally like product tested these. And even this little, like the little mini bullet, the little mini wand, they look great, they feel great, they operate well, they're quiet, and they're all an MSRP under $50. And what we did with specifically for ECN is to create these into pre-pack bundles. The higher pre-pack has four of each of these six pieces and includes a tester of every single item along with the signage. And then ECN offered a special 15% off on these. It's all packed in one bundle, just with one item code. So you'll get all of this merchandise together. And then the smaller set has three of each with three different testers. And again, with the signage. So I'm happy to share this, or, maybe Pete, you could share this with folks if they don't already have access to this. But just a nice, easy way to merchandise, and the packaging is beautiful. And it also comes along in the back end with, little information about each of the products. So I know, Sean, do you have these physically with you that we could maybe just show folks what they look like in real life?
Yeah, I'm gonna start with my favorite. This is my absolute favorite, guys. It's a pocket wand. It is like super mini, like it's really, really small, but when I say it's super powerful, fits in the hand. But the thing is, what I love about it's so quiet. Like, when you want that quiet orgasm, it's super
You have
quiet.
roommates or you're trying to hide it from someone?
Right, exactly. Um, like Alicia said, under $50. I mean, the packaging is very giftable.
Hold it up,
For the
let folks see it. Yeah.
okay packaging here, you have your USB here. It is splash proof. The control is very easy, so anyone younger or older um, can use it. Nice flexible neck, and it has the USB. So like I said, it's easy packaging. It's so pretty. It's really really nice, beautiful in person. We also have the signage as well that can go above it, like Alicia showed you. Like that comes with the bundle as well. Um, I will, like, for anyone that needs the video, I'll be able to send it in the Dropbox. We have that video if you need any more explanation, if you want to share it with your staff, things of that nature, just to give them a little bit more information to be able to push the product. We have that available. But we want to show you these first because basically, you're going during that time, people are going to be in and out the store. You're going to have, the male partners that come in and don't know what to purchase. They're going to grab and go. So having these out, I think would be very, especially for those that are looking at costs and they want something that is really wallet friendly, under $50. That's like a great gift to have. Grab and go. We have those available. So we have this one. Another one that I really, really like is the G double. And yes, I'm picking my favorites. We have those. And it's easy to package, easy to open. So you have the double 1, 2 here motors. Like I said, easy control, splash proof. It does come with that 1 year warranty as well. Told you our customer service is impeccable. So in case you need that, we have that. Brandon is absolutely amazing. So if you have questions or anything like that with when a customer receives it, the warranty is with us, not with you all. So just make sure you know that. And we have this one. So it's super quiet. You got the double, easy insertion, easy removal. You can use it all over the body. Just make sure you don't cross contaminate. So make sure you have that. So this line here alone, our LeWand mini vibe, it is new. So you can say introducing the new line by LeWand that is, you want to get that premium experience. So I always say you get, champagne product at a Kool-Aid price. That's how we say we're going to say that. So any questions about that? Nice giftable for Valentine's Day. We're going to jump into some more ways to be able to put these up, but like this is already bundled and ready for you. As far as like merchandising, it's already there. Can put it anywhere in the store. Like I said, the most traffic part of your store, you want to have it there. You want to have it where you have your new releases, bestseller. If you're doing a Valentine's Day wall, you have that color pattern that's there as well, the purples and the pinks and things of that nature. So you already have that. So it's an easy setup.
All right, we did have a question. I put a link to the ECN site with the bundles in the general chat for everyone. And then Volex Vanny is asking, it looks nice. Question for the toy is how high is the intensity? Lots of females like things a bit on a higher intensity.
Any particular product or just in general about the collection as a whole?
Volex, would you please clarify?
Because I think when that little wand that Shon showed, I think that's probably her favorite because we're wand friendly in our company. We love big wands, we love powerful wands. This is a great alternative. It is pretty strong. I mean, obviously its size, it's a bit on the what I would call the more high pitch frequency. But it is pretty powerful, especially for its size and quiet. I would say that's, kind of,
It's super quiet.
yeah,
They
it's
did
powerful and
specify the
quiet.
whole collection.
So the bullet I think is more, I would say like medium intensity. It's like
Yeah.
fat and a little bit like rumblier.
Yeah.
And then like what the kind of like the slide
Her.
one, I think that's also about medium. No, not that one. The
Oh, got it.
purple,
This one.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. The glide. That one
Yeah.
is like a little bit, again, also sort of thumpy and medium. And the other
Yeah.
two, I think, are more high pitched and more powerful. The one she just had, the glide, the rabbit.
The Glide, the Rabbit, and the G
Sorry.
Love, I think, is the one that's a little bit
These are
more.
more powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of the two, to break it down and make it easier, the Glide and the Bullet is more
Sort
on
of
the
more medium,
medium
like, yeah,
side,
rumbly. Yeah.
and the other four are more on the the intensity side. But you can also, like you can adjust. It has three, seven. You got your different functions on there, so you can adjust as you go, and customize it to what feels, for you and your body or your partner, because you can do foreplay.
Yeah. But I
That
think
has like
for the price point, the quality is, yeah, I mean, there's no compromise on quality. And the price point is sort of, to me, is the like, I don't know. I'm like, wow, and that, like, cool. Yeah. But in case you haven't been on one of our other presentations, creating wallet-friendly products in 2025 was a big initiative for us. We also did not raise prices in 2025. We've maintained all of our pricing. We haven't done a price increase since 2020. So it's really been important for us to try and maintain stability with our price points, and also introduce a much wider range of products at more wallet-friendly prices. And this was, I think, the first collection in ECN, like, gobbled it up and made these cool bundles. So I definitely think that it's a great way to kind of start experimenting with our budget-friendly lines.
any questions?
Yes.
We good?
To add to what you said, Alicia, Star Pourer said these bundles look great together on the wall. For the pricing, these products are solid. And then
Oh,
Donovan Green is asking, what kind of charger do they use?
US,
I mean,
USB.
some of them are pin. Are you talking about they're all USB rechargeable, but some of them are pin and some of them have the sort of like wider port. I don't know what that's called. That looks sort of like a phone charger, but they're not USB-C, unfortunately. Although we do have in the Classique collection, two of those items are USB-C rechargeable.
Right. Those are all the questions for now, so we can continue.
Okay, so next, this has been.
Is this the micro minis?
Yes, it is. Look,
Yeah.
I listen. We can't keep them. That's all I can tell you. Like, I don't have no reason to tell you no story, even though we are the best line out there. But our micro wand, it comes in four different colors, but we have the violet, black, rose gold, and white. Okay. But this little baby here has been like, I can't even explain it. Like, it was an eye opener for us. We knew it was going to do well, but it just skyrocketed. I mean, basically the price point, what, $30 retail in store.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and it has kick. Listen, we was talking about this one. This one has a lot of kick. It is really, really nice. It's beautifully crafted, um, beautifully packaged, small. But the great part about this, two guys, is you can get it in a display. So we have it where you could get 12. 12, there'll be four of each, comes with a display. Now we have, there you go. And the violet, just so you won't think different colors, that's the only tester color we have, okay? And it was because if you look at it, if white people touching stuff, black, they're gonna, it just made more sense. The rose gold, easily to get dirty, and we wanted something that popped that would make you walk towards it. So really, really nice.
This
But
is great because it's a
it
pre-packed
comes
counter
prepackaged.
display that comes
Yep,
with a tester. It
yep,
has three of each style, and you can reorder individually as you run out, or in general, if you just prefer to keep them in a wall space,
right.
you can order them individually. And as Sean said, we're suggesting MSRP at $29. I know some people have priced them higher, if you want to make a greater margin on it, but these have
Yeah.
done extremely well for us. I cannot highly recommend them enough, even though this is this little price point, but they're extremely cute in person. We premiered them first at Amni, and this is what the buyers would stop. Like, we were like, this is what the buyers are looking at. But they're really impressive. They're cute. They're quiet. They're soft touch. These are kind
Like,
of the original foundation colors, of LeWand, the white gold, the rose gold, the purple and the black and gold. So these also merchandise well within the LeWand collection if you have some of these items, but definitely a really cute little line.
love
I
it.
Yeah, definitely great for gifting, and highly suggest. Like just seen a lot of success with these. I think they're a definite home run, just these little guys.
Any questions about those?
Yes, Anonymous is asking how sturdy is the head?
Can you,
Very,
yeah, maybe do a little twirl for folks? Yeah.
very flexible, bendable neck. So it's nice.
And turn it on and turn it all the way up for them, Sean, so they can really hear. I mean,
Okay.
I know it's not
The best. So it's up. What okay, I can't put I can't
yeah.
really put my hand on it because it's going. So it got like a nice buzz, but it's real nice. Simple and easy to control and all that good stuff. Lightweighted. I mean, it's pocket size, so it's very travel friendly. So, I mean, I always call it like a good, you're at the stoplight in traffic and you need something to relax.
Get out of here.
They're like, why is she
I'm never gonna look
smiling?
at you the same. I'm like, I'm not driving with you.
I was just saying, y'all listen to me, listen to me. I would never steer you wrong. Like,
We're learning all about you, Sean.
why is Sean
Um,
smiling? But yes, and as you see, we're big on making sure our products are the exact same size as far as images on the box. Nice way for if somebody, grab your tester, so for the most part, you can let them know it's the exact same size. So it's a great, great wine. Like I said, we have been selling out merchandising. I'm gonna show y'all some little tricks. 'Cause I got some little stuff down here to show you like ways to play around with it if you want to put it in store. But I want to show you these. So we have that line, but the
Before we
only
move on, there's a few more questions, Sean.
oh, sure, go ahead.
Carla Walker is just saying micro wands are phenomenal and they're selling very well for them.
Yay.
Um, Volex Vanny says, first and foremost, super cute. I see it's shower friendly, but what about being submersible?
So
No.
they can handle like a quick submersion, but they're not to be like they're IPX6, so they're not really meant to be submersed in water for a long period of time.
So no scuba diving with your toy.
No, but if you've looked at
That
the no scuba diving with this toy,
Wait a
but you
minute. That's
can
where
with
I'm
our
going next.
dive.
Hold on. Wait,
That's a
wait. You
great
jumping
thank you
too
for the
soon.
intro.
You're diving in too soon. You're diving in too soon. Wait.
Break it out. Yeah. So if you haven't
Okay.
already seen this is the our dive wand, which is the IPX8. Why I
Yes.
love this wand, it is the only waterproof wand with IPX8 classification. Every other wand that's out there that's in this category is an IPX7, which means that it's submersible for up to 30 minutes, where ours is made to be used even in chlorinated water or hot water. So it is truly a bathtub pool toy. Um,
Yes.
yeah, it's a fantastic product. It is, I think, 170 MSRP. So it is actually a lower price than our
Yeah.
original wand with more, I think, sales propositions.
Amazing.
It's also slightly smaller than the original size. It's a medium wand, which to me, it's sort of like nestles perfectly between our petite wand and our original size wand. It's like medium size. So it still packs a lot of power in a slightly smaller size. And then, like I said, IPX8. So it's just, you can really use it in almost any type of, yeah, chlorinated water, in a hot tub, in a pool, in a bath. It's been product tested specifically for those uses.
So yeah, so that was the other thing when you get ready to ask. I wanted to show this product because it has topped the charts for us. It has passed by some of our bestsellers, and this has become the number one bestseller for our LeWand products. The packaging is
I mean, across
absolutely
all
incredible.
COTR brands, company wide, this is our number one selling product. You got it upside down, Sean.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
So
and very cool travel case, like sort of a neoprene, like waterproof
yeah,
style travel case. It's really nice.
it's
A
really
lot of like
beautiful.
extra goodies. Yes, it's a fantastic product.
So we have that. And it goes, I want to say 3 feet of water. It was 3 feet,
Yes,
right?
it's been product tested at 3 feet of water, but you can use it deeper than that.
Yeah. So that just goes to show just buy two.
Too
So
cute.
any questions about our dive? No?
So far, no questions. And For anybody that has general ECN questions about our company and these recordings, I will address those at the end of the training once COTR is done with their side of things. So I will, Katie, I see your question and I'll answer it at the end. But other than that, Shon and Alicia, you're good to go.
Okay.
Okay. So while we're on the dive, and as far as like giving ideas for displays, we do, when we have our displays and we showcase, um, if you want to cross like merchandise and stuff, so now what we have is our new camo rimming plug two, which y'all know about our rimming plug, but we brought it in a different colorway, and it is our camo. So, Alicia, if you want to give a little
Yeah, so this
about
is
that.
our like this is the product that launched COTR, our rimming plug. In what we've done particularly with these special edition prints is our products traditionally have had a lot of accessories with them, like booklets and travel cases and adapters. And what we found is that people are really at a place where budget is more important than ever. And so we've taken out a lot of those accessories and pared down packaging to make them a more wallet-friendly price point. So this is a $99 MSRP, much lower than our other plugs, which had been closer to 150 and 155. So again, and so just making a fun special print, differentiating it from the original styles, paring it down to just the necessities. So it's pretty much just the product and the charging cord and the product manual inside, but a much more palatable price point for where people are at this current, where, like we're all a little bit more budget, focused than
Okay.
we were in a couple of years ago. That one, and also, do you have the camo one? Because I think that one
I
is.
am. I'm gonna go the leopard. You talking about the leopard
Oh,
print?
sorry, yeah, the leopard print one.
I'm
Yes.
gonna go over that in just 1 second. Okay, so just a fun idea. If you want to be able to cross merchandise and make it pop. So what I did was I have the things in my home, and they're mostly girly. So I did it by color. So just found a little plant that I got from maybe the Dollar Tree for like $5, and a little tray from like Burlington Coat Factory. But as you can see, I just put like a little plant and just to, make it pop. So it's just a nice little cute, like something that's just eye-catching that you could just walk over and be able to look at it. So you have your dive, which has that beautiful blue, and then you have the new camo. So if you want to cross merchandise, like something that you want to put on your countertop and display it, or maybe put it like in a glass case, one of the nice cubes you can put it in to make it stand out with the lighting on top. This is just fun ways to like make people come and just like, or over, like I said, your new releases when you're trying to cross merchandise, when you want to put Bebop with LeWand, or you can add, whoever you get your lubricant from and toy cleaner. To me, it's any kind of way that you could present it where it's an upsell. And that's how I usually would sell like retail. If I could see it all together and put together, then it would just be easy, especially when they're shopping for Valentine's Day. It's like you got to sell them the story. Like, you could be like, hey, the dive is, submersible and things of that nature. And then you got the introduction to the B vibe where it got the rimming, and then you have the colors to play off of it. I mean, from there you could take it to lingerie and go crazy with blue. That's how I do. Like I just keep upselling. I have some blue and white. The Joe bottle is blue and white, if I'm not mistaken, and things like that. So it's just something that you could play off of. That's how I usually with merchandise and stuff like that. But it's just something fun that you'll be able to do. All right, so we're gonna go over to the leopard novice plug that Alicia just mentioned, which is beautiful. Everyone is going crazy over because actually it's so, see how cute it is. It's like
Yes.
this.
This is another, yeah, original style that we had. I think our novice plug came out in 2017. So this is another special edition print, pared down, as I say, no potatoes, just meat. But it's gorgeous. It's cute. I think it's a 79, if I remember correctly, $79 MSRP. So just a fun, especially for Valentine's Day. We've seen a lot of people bring this in and merchandise it within their sort of purples and pinks.
So yeah. Another quick way too, that just me sitting up here playing around, if you want to cross merchandise it, you have your small little micro wine, and you have this one. It's just really, really cute to play off of. Putting the packaging beside, one another, it's really, really cute. And just something else, just add something in there. We order like little crystals and things like that, the little case and lay it out. It's just things to make, because when people come in our booth, they automatically walk over there to it. And it's just because the way we have it merchandise, it's just the way we have it displayed. And it's really important, because think about when you're shopping for things, and then when you see something that is really nice and you know that it's premium, you know that it shows it has quality, someone took the time to make it look that way. So what you put into your store and the way you display it is what you're going to get out of it when you're getting that sale from that customer as well. Any questions?
No questions. Amy Cook just says, love the upsell.
You got it. I always say it's three things you should walk away with, and that's lube, cleaner, and the product. There should never be, especially with your first experience. But if you're good at what you do, you can always add on, lingerie and other
Is that a
things.
challenge, Sean?
I'm just saying, like, somebody might get a free gift. We could get that going. Like, I'm just saying, I just threw it out there. Okay, so going back to, we have like maybe three more products we're gonna talk about. And it
And
is
I
based.
definitely we want to stop it. We want to show the prostate collection because I think
Correct.
that's just come into stock at ECN and that's a fantastic, again, price point, budget friendly line.
Okay.
So what do you want to do first? You want to do your V-Day and then circle
Yeah,
back
my
to
V-Day, and then you tell me which ones you want me to pull. So
okay.
V-Day, um, we had came out with the Jewel Heart training set here, which it has the heart. So that's like easy, like pretty easy. It kind of gave you the heart, it gave you the pink. And it's a very, usually when you get products like this, it's only one heart or one actual plug, and that's
Or
it.
three,
Or
one or
three.
three.
We
Yeah.
gave you two. I gave you two. Comes with the set, the metal butt plug. Got a 3 inch and 3.5 inch. So we have that there. Alicia, while you talk about it, I'm going to the next one. So I'm gonna show them how I displayed it.
Yeah,
We
so I would say like with those, yeah, with those the style she's getting ready to show, it's like not really about like as I say from a product development standpoint, setting the world on fire, but taking like items that we know work, making sure that they're body safe, packaging them nicely, and thinking about the user experience. Just from my perspective, a lot of folks don't really use all three sizes in these type of sets. They're more like fun novelty. It's not something that people are typically using for anal training. So maybe giving two size options versus three and making the price point a little less or slightly more than buying one. So maybe there's a little sweet spot with the two-piece sets. That was the thinking behind creating them this way.
And then we have our pink roses training set. So this is our glass. So we have those. So you can play temperature, play with your glass as well. They're beautifully crafted. You have a set of two. You have the rose base here as well. Easy insertion, easy movable, almost indestructible. We ain't crossed that bridge yet, so we good to go. We haven't had a phone call or no emergency numbers coming to us. So these are, like I said, you got roses, you have hearts, everything that plays into the Valentine's Day theme. And then also one of our throwbacks that we usually have, which is not too old, but it has been a great sale as well. We have it in pink, and then we have it in red as also, which are colors that is tailored towards Valentine's Day. We have our vibrating heart with the remote control as well. Got the heart shape here, the magnetic,
Will
charging
you take
here.
that out, Sean, and show
Yeah.
folks what I like about this particular product, aside from the remote control component, which is, I think, just really fun for couples play or not having to click your butt to change the setting, is that these are flexible. So, like those, like the metal and the glass that we were looking at, a lot of these styles are traditionally somewhat uncomfortable to wear. So, having something that's flexible and silicone and smooth inside the body in this shape and look, I think is what makes these also slightly unique.
So we have those, and then I wanted to show y'all something fun that I created. Just a little chef. So something that you want to add in. So you see how I did the little metal, then I got the little hearts here, and then the
Now,
bug
just
here.
a funny show off point. Sean showed me this earlier today on another call, and she's like, "Look, I just have this around my house." I'm like, you keep it merchandised like
I was just saying, I
that?
gotta,
She's
creative before
on,
we go to
she's
shows.
selling, yeah, she's selling all the time.
I'm just saying, you never know. Company might come by. You want to explain what you do for a living. So
I'm dying.
gotta have presentation is everything. I'm trying to say. So yeah, so we have these as well. So a nice way of like just setting up, like I said, basically in my house. Um, but like I said, if you present it really well, like this would be great to like set out so people can see it. And then you could put the packaging like right around the, I ain't like y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. But like around it so they can like see how the quality of the boxes are and see that how giftable it is as well. So we have that. Any questions about those? Like I really just want to give y'all information as far as, I mean, I know you know how to sell our products, but I just wanted to give you some highlights on since Valentine's Day is coming up to make sure that you are fully stocked because you know it's going to be crazy and make sure you know you touching base with your reps, with ECN and making sure that we can be there in case you need anything to prep you prior to. So like I said, we'll make sure we get those videos to you to give y'all some little, pinpoints and bullets on how to move it. But if you need signage or anything like that to add that extra, then that's something that we can try to get to you prior to holiday, which is Valentine's Day. I still call it holiday because it's like a
And it's a
holiday meal.
Saturday this year, right? If I'm correct, it's a
Yeah,
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
any questions for me and Alicia so far before she touches
Yes.
things? Oh,
Volex Vanny is asking, will there be more color or just the red and pink?
We actually have them in four colors. We have the red and pink hearts.
yeah.
And then we have in jewel, so circular jewel, we
Let me
have
see it.
yeah, you
Grab
want to grab them? We have blue, we have
it.
pink, black, and emerald green.
Okay. So for the heart, only in the heart is the red and the pink. So no other colors. Okay. But for just the round jewel, we have like the pink, and you see it's round. I'll take it out so you can see what I mean.
Yeah, and this is a
I'm
slightly different pink than
infatuated.
the heart. The heart's like a
It's more
baby
like a
pink, and
fuchsia.
this is more like a fuchsia.
Fuchsia.
Yeah. So
But
we merchandise them a lot together at the trade shows. We put sort of all the reds and the pinks together.
I want to show this is like my favorite one though. It's the green. Of course, it's like an emerald green, but it is so pretty. And it's like I said, it's all about how you merchandise it. You see, they're beautiful together. So we have those. So even if you did like a little, it works. Like it all falls in line. So if you even added the red, it'll be really, really pretty. So we have those.
And those are all remote control styles too.
All our remotes too, guys, just to let y'all know, they go 30 feet. So all our remotes go 30
And
feet.
they work really well even with underwear on, and I've even tested them like in between rooms, like if I'm in one room and somebody's in the bathroom, like they really work pretty well.
Okay. We had one other question. Nikki Wilson has said, cute. We didn't get to see the flexibility of the remote anal one.
Can you show, yeah, I think they want to see maybe the
Or
jewel
the
plugs. Yeah, like show the jewel plugs, the flexibility.
is the remote. Can y'all see that? And then the flexibility.
And show, just do like give like a little picture of the jewel. These are really the actual jewel. Yeah, those are really nicely embedded in there.
Yeah, we ain't had nobody calling saying that they fall out. So
Yeah.
that has never happened. So we have that, the jewel, and just to compare the jewels beside each other. So they're really, really nice.
All right. Those are all the. Oh, wait. We got another one. Nikki came back with, oh, wow. So it's on Spotlight. So when someone is talking, we can't see the other person. Yeah. I
Oh, sorry. So I
I
won't
can pick
talk.
between you guys. Yeah.
And Shon, you show them.
Okay. Wait.
I can spotlight Sean since she's showing the product, and then Alicia, you can talk and you'll be like a narrator.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay, narrator. We're gonna go back. Okay. Oh, there you go. Nice. I got the big picture. Have it here and here. Remote control here and here.
And all the remote controls are a soft touch. So the thinking behind that is, if you have lubricant on your hands, it won't kind of like it's not a hard ABS plastic where it's really sticky, like where it's smooth and it will just pop out. It has like a little bit of grip on it.
I'm gonna show you the red too, so you can see the how pretty it is. And just so you know, the pink is small, medium, and the red is medium, large. And they don't come in no other size than that. Okay, just so you know.
Show them maybe next to each other, like
Yeah.
vertically, so everybody can see. It's a pretty minimal size difference. Hold them a little further back. Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. And then I bring it in a little
And then
more.
of all the jewels, including the hearts and the circular jeweled collection, the top sellers are the pink jewel
Yeah,
and the fuchsia circular one.
this one.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Quick question is it red or magenta?
this one is red. It's
There's
red.
a red heart and a magenta circle.
Yeah.
There you go. Those are all the questions for now.
All right. Okay. So, Alicia, you had wanted to
Do you have
mention.
the prostate items with you?
I do. If you could talk to them for like 2 seconds, I could go and grab it real quickly.
Got it. Okay. Can I share, Pete?
Yeah.
Yep, you are good. Uh,
Okay.
there you go.
So I kind of continuing on our prostate, our wallet-friendly collections. I want to show these because they've been very successful, particularly the entry-level white one and the vibrating one, which is the one shown in the bottom. These two items have been again, like the sales have been incredible for such new items. And I think this is again really about price point. So MSRP on this beginner entry one is $29.99, wholesale's $15. So there's obviously room if you even wanted to mark up and make more margin on these. But great beginner friendly product. We have gorgeous displays for these as well, which I believe ECN has in stock. So, these are just kind of, like I said, not 100% brand new, setting the world on fire designs. But what we've done is look at what the scope of prostate products are out there in the marketplace, put a little bit of our spin on it. Like we've changed the handles. This is made out of palm, which is like an environmentally friendly, like similar to hard ABS plastic. And you can Google it and read a little bit more about that material type. But again, like very price point friendly. This is a silicone coated one. So the main difference between this entry level one, it's obviously its size and material type. And then we move to the second one, has a slightly longer arm and slightly more intense angle, but it's silicone overmolded. And this one is a $40 MSRP. And then we move to what I think is really like the star of this show is a vibrating version of this. It's fantastic. The vibration is actually controlled by that little blue button that you see on the side. It's pretty powerful and a great entry level prostate product for, $50 MSRP. Sorry, I'm like clicking buttons and making messes. So I just wanted to get these in front of your eyes because the price points are really fantastic, and the products perform really well. Shon, do you have these handy yet? Are you there, Shon? Is it just me
You
here?
guys
We lost Shon.
still
We lost Shon. Is there any questions while we're waiting for her to bring the physical samples?
So far, no questions here.
Okay. She's coming. She's
Don't
coming.
kill me. I was not, I do not have those samples. I thought I had them with me, but I don't. I apologize, y'all. Charge it to my heart. I had to go down 3 flights of steps. I'm okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I thought I had
That's
them. I was like, God, I thought about it. I don't. So, since I'm back and not my breath, I'm caught and all that stuff. Is there any questions like, is there anything from me, or is there any other products that you could think of that you need me to touch based on that I have with me that I can help you with?
So far, no questions.
Okay,
Do
this is
we want to look at some of the larger like new items that we have and stuff? I just want to kind of show you some of the stuff that we premiered at Amni that is now like coming into stock or has like recently been received by ECN. I think like some of those items, especially the items that I think are
oh,
doing
I
really
have that. I have that
okay.
right here. Okay.
Okay. And what's great about these, I think especially these all have what we call our strawberry base. This is like
Yeah.
sort of like the shape of a strawberry. They're all suction cup and harness compatible. So as we're showing those, if you notice these bases, that's really what these are, harness compatible and suction cup. And the little tab that you see on the side here, you pull that tab and that actually releases the suction cup. So it's kind of like a quick release. But these are fantastic. The color even is, I think, really impressive in person. It's a like a glimmer. I think you've probably seen this out there, like a glimmer silicone. But I am really kind of blown away by the success of the vibrating
Big.
fisting dildo and and especially because I think the prices are pretty awesome for silicone. So this is a vibrating fisting dildo. Again, has the silicone base, making it or make it the strawberry base, making it harness compatible, and then also suction cup. So it can stand up on its own, even though it's like pretty heavy, with an MSRP of 104. So great for a silicone item of that size. This one has been incredibly successful, $98 MSRP. And again, like, a silicone fisting dildo. So a lot of these are made with sort of lower quality materials because it is so much silicone. But this one's done exceptionally well. So I just want to get it in front of your eyes. So kind of a surprise for us when we, sometimes we show the items and we're really like kind of, wow, the success of that is pretty
Oh yeah.
impressive. And then all of these new items that have just come into stock for ECN, especially the Be Mine plug, a cute little $25, again, great for Valentine's Day, little flared base that just on the bottom has like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm clicking buttons again. On the little part down here, it has I cannot do that. The bee and the mine. I just think it's like super cute, like a little candy heart.
Mhm.
And three-piece jeweled set, MSRP of $40. These are also flexible. I think that's because they're silicone and all three jeweled. So a great option again for Valentine's Day as well.
Mhm.
Um, this is just going back into our strategy of expanding our offerings across wallet-friendly price ranges and filling in gaps where we don't already have a product that resides in that place. And always just putting a little bit of a spin on it, making it sure it's body safe, putting together great educational materials to complement it, and then delivering it at a great price point and keeping it in stock, I think probably is like name of the game right now. This is another version of our novice plug with a different base, $25. It's just all silicone, non-vibrating. This is our old, I don't know if you remember our trio plug. If you've been, if you've followed B-Vibe since day one, this was originally our trio plug silhouette, and we've just pared it down to make it simple vibrating. No, it doesn't have a remote control. Um, and then this is a weighted butt plug in a traditional style. So this is our rimming size, but a weighted plug. We had a lot of requests for people. We have our snug plugs, which we're pretty well known for. And this is just taking the same concept of weight and putting it into a more traditional silhouette. And then our cute little training bundle, which is like a entry level remote control 2-piece training set. And this is IPX7, so this can be used in the shower. And then it's a couple different new douches. So these are all things we premiered at Amni. They've just started to come into stock for ECN. So want to make sure we at least get those in front of your eyes and you can kind of see the direction that COTR as a company is headed. Like everything we've shown here today is in much closer in that wallet-friendly range where we just feel like a lot of folks are shopping in right now. And we're trying to produce more and more items into that category.
And this was that metallic. Can't hardly see it, but the way I see it, but it's gorgeous. And that strawberry bottom. Nice suction. So the good thing is you can use it with, like this harness compatible. And we have like I want to say, when was the last time we put out the pagan harnesses? That wasn't too long
Oh,
ago.
the harness sets. Those are
Yeah.
fantastic. Those came out, I believe, in June of last year and have
So
done
you'll
fantastic.
be able
Yeah.
to, if you purchase those, I thought those, like, we have two, 5 and a 6 inch, and it was retail at store 59 and then $69. So for them to be interchangeable to try something different, you'll be able to, because it also has that strawberry bottom at the end. And like I said, you can use it without the harness. So it's like great for, I'm a girl for upsell, I promise you. So cross merchandise it, make sure you got it with those harnesses that are interchangeable whichever way, and just like I said, give them the experience. You got to explain the ways that you can use the product so many different ways, so you can let them know in a chair, in the shower, anything that suctions or anything. And like I said, with the training, so we have that one, beautiful. And then the fisting, really nice, looks just like a hand, just
Give it a high five.
go straight up. You gonna go in.
Coming for
Can
you.
you show the flexibility of the fisting one? That's one of the questions we have.
As far as like this type of flexibility,
They just
yeah,
said, how flexible are those fisting ones?
yeah, it does what it's supposed to do, you know. It's an extension to an extension. So yes, and it has that nice suction. I just suction it to my table, so you can suction it. You see, I'm pulling it, and then I call it a retrieval tab. You just pull that, and it just comes on up easily. See, pops on up. So pretty. It's a really really nice product. It's not as big as you think, like from the paper, the thing. So if you put them side by side, I don't know if you can see it, but you know, that's
Shon,
that.
do you have glimmers?
You said which one?
The glimmers with you? All the glimmers? Do you have one of those? The rainbow ombre?
I don't have the rainbow. They just came in style. I don't have the rainbow one.
Okay, so I'm just going to quickly show that one because I think it's sort of a standout item, and you
Oh
may have we
yeah.
released these originally during COVID. And they had a sleeve over them that was all glimmery. And,
I have
sort of
that. Oh,
looking back at that from, like a sales perspective, people really want to see a picture of the item on the box. And so I think it was a misstep on our part to package them that way. They looked really cool, but a lot of
okay.
people
That's the
had,
old one.
yeah, they
That's
were
the old one.
beautiful. They were beautiful, but they were hard for folks to
Yeah.
sell in store. And so
Yes.
we've done we did a lot of homework. We reintroduced just this style, which is the rainbow ombre style, and it's at the same price point now as the original petite at 145. So we pared down, we took all the accessories out of it, and it's just the beautiful like wand and a simple travel case versus all of the other accessories. So if you had seen some of those other items and like fell in love with them and they were
Yeah.
175 when we released them, they were much more expensive. So this is sort of a redo. We learned from some mistakes, but the wand itself has been so popular. The color actually in person, it's truly really beautiful. So even if it's not for Valentine's Day, but you're looking for a cool item like for Pride or just something fun for summer, like keep it on your radar for spring. It's truly really beautiful in person, and now we've listed it at the same price as the rest of our petite collection.
We had a comment from IP Reed Eaton that said, very Lisa Frank, ahead of the 90s nostalgia trend.
Thank you. I know, right? We were like, these are so pretty. Yeah,
There
especially
are
that rainbow
some
one.
questions and comments. If you don't mind, I'll go through them real quick.
Sure.
Christine Strong is asking, has any testing been done on the silicone anal product for silicone lube compatibility, since silicone is general preferable due to it being longer lasting?
I believe we've only tested it with Uberlube and found that to be safe with the products. That's the only one that I can confidently say I know is fine. But I think if you have a lubricant, like a high quality silicone lubricant that you're suggesting for other silicone products and it's working well, it's most likely gonna follow a similar trend. If you have a particular product in mind that you want us to test, like feel free to send it to Pete and he can forward it along and we will do some research for you.
Perfect. Don Morgan says 3 plugs for under $40 is an amazing deal, and the bundles were a big hit. Great deal at 15% off. Also, worth a second look if anyone hasn't picked up yet. Great job, Don. I love that. IP Reed Eaton, I love referring to the base as strawberry. So cute. And then Jolene is saying is it's not as long as some of the other for the this is in reference to the fisting. It's not as long as some of the other hands and it doesn't look as scary.
Yeah.
All right. Any other questions, comments, concerns, feedback, or anything for the lovely COTR team?
Compliments? No.
We take all that in. We take all that in.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Well,
congrats to you, Alicia, on your win at the XBiz Awards. I
thank
wasn't there,
you.
but I did watch some of the recordings through Jade's live feed. So that
Yeah.
was cool. Congrats to you.
Thank you.
Nikki,
Super cool.
Nikki is saying thank you so much. And Katie Hill earlier had asked where you can watch these live recordings. For this one, email marketing@ecn.com and we'll send you the link for this recording. Over the next month, before we do our next SexEDU, we're going to work on getting our YouTube, the ECN YouTube page live again and getting these recordings up on there. So that way you can go in one place and watch all of the recordings from 2026 moving forward. So you can email us right now again, marketing@ecn.com, and we'll send you that link and then we'll start advertising when our YouTube page is up and updated with these current recordings. Other than that, Shon, Alicia, is there anything else that you two would like to add or say before we wrap things up here?
I mean, thank you everyone for your support. And we really truly hope you have a great Valentine's Day. Let's hope it's super successful this year.
Yeah, with all those CRTR brands. I think Pete has something to say as far as the deal. Is that what you wanted to say?
Yes.
Is that what you
So
wanted me to give you
I
some?
thought you were going to be the one to talk about it and give the good news, but I can, depending on it's up to you what you want to do.
I mean, you can give it to him, give it to him raw.
All right. So what we're gonna
Oh
do
my
is
God.
give you an additional 10% discount for attending this training today on the COTR line. This will run until the last day of the month, so we have 10 more days for you to participate in this. So please get your orders in by the 31st. That is an additional 10%. Again, we do have all these bundles and great stuff on the website that is available now. I believe are we still the only one that has the bundle right now with the mini ones?
You are the only one that has the mini ones,
There we go.
period. Yeah. And
Period.
the bundles are special and exclusive to ECN.
There you go. So, please feel free to reach out to your reps and they can walk you through all of that, but get your orders in. We'll give you an additional 10%. And if you're going to be at the Altitude Show, COTR will be featured in our booth. So come by and check out all the awesome products. And if you would like to set up a meeting at the ECN booth for Altitude, you can talk to your rep or email marketing@ecn.com and we can book you a 30-minute appointment and we'll walk you through the booth. We have a very large booth and we are excited to see you all there. Now, Linda, our fearless leader, has jumped on here and turned her camera on and unmuted. So let's say
Well,
hello and see if she has anything she wants to add here.
I just felt bad because at the beginning I was finishing a call, so I didn't get to say hello to everybody and to Shon and Alicia. So great training, ladies. Thank you so much. And the deal is a good one. So take advantage. And that was it. Peter, just saying thank you, hello, goodbye, all of the wonderful things.
Awesome. So again, to all of our retail partners, thank you for everything that you do. We are very excited to see you all at the upcoming events. We always appreciate the support from everybody. Alicia and Sean, great job on the trainings and presentation. That was awesome. I am very relevant to the Valentine's season and to the retailers. Good luck on your Valentine's sales. If you need any kind of support from the marketing team here at ECN, feel free to reach out to your rep, or you can reach out to marketing@ecn.com and we can take care of you for testers, set up trainings, signage for your store, any cool, if you're doing giveaways, we can give you baskets, all that fun stuff. So we would love to partner with you and help out. Other than that, thank you to all the ECN reps. Thank you to the retailers. Thank you to COTR. Thank you, Linda. Everybody have a great rest of your day, and we will talk to you
Thank
soon.
you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.